everybody. I was absolutely delighted to receive your peanut butter jam snare drum compositions. Now, my name is Evelyn Glennie, and I love to play the snare drums, so I was really delighted to get all of your creations. And really, what I'm going to do now is just give you 8 basic ideas that you can use for your compositions to make them more than simply dealing with rhythm. So, for example, I love to experiment with sound. So even although I may have one instrument, creating lots of different sounds is really, really interesting. So, for example, if I take one of your compositions and I decide to only use my bare hands, so the hands onto the skin of the drum, let's see what happens. So by using your fingernails or different parts of your fingers or your fists or whatever it may be, you can slap the drum, you can tickle the drum, you can caress the drum, do whatever you want. But then, of course, we can take the snares off and suddenly we get even a different experience. So you can see all of the colours. Sometimes they're in their face, sometimes they're far away, sometimes they're thin, sometimes they're fat, and so on. So, actually, I've got lots of different kinds of tools here that we can use. So, even, for example, a whisk and a hairbrush here. Lots of different colours there. Or I may use something like this. It's worth remembering that if you happen to be right-handed, then give your left hand a little bit of thought too, and a bit of love and care. So it's always wise to really mix the hands up. So one time I could be playing a piece of music with only the right hand. The next time I may want to play it with just the left hand. Or I may decide to experiment with 4 mallets. So here we go again. So really you can mix up the sticking, mix up the kind of tools that you use to get different sound effects. And all of this gives a different emphasis to what you've written. So rather than simply playing the rhythm, it's very, very just in that one straight line. But if we do mix up the sticking, so take that chance to maybe only play it with the left hand, or only play it with the right hand, or only say peanut butter with your left hand. Whatever you want to do, it's entirely up to you. But suddenly we get this wonderful shape and therefore a story to what you've written. And it allows also the listener to have that different experience. So nothing is predictable, nothing is regimented, nothing is the same. Everything is growing at that moment. So we're thinking about also the different parts of the drum. So let's think about the rim and the skin. get lots of different feels there. So using different kinds of sticks and mallets, different parts of the drums, thinking about the limbs. And don't forget that you can also use your feet or even your voice. So you can combine everything. So you're really trying to balance your whole body in a way. So if I take an example here, I may go feet. Oh, I can't do that. That's hard to do. So you can experiment with that, and I'm sure you can do that a lot better than me. Of course, dynamics. Dynamics are really important. So take a chance to go just so incredibly soft, and maybe use your other hand to dampen the sound. Or maybe I could use my scarf. Let's see what happens. And my hand. So it's just, you're asking the listener to come to you rather than you giving the sound. So experiment with that, or I may take my scarf off a little bit more. See the difference? So all these tiny, tiny little subtle differences are so important to explore. They really are. What else can I think of? You could almost have, I don't have it here, but you could almost have two drums, so two players, so that you have a question and answer situation. So you can create a rhythm here. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Bum-bum-ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum-bum. You can make all of this up yourself, so you can maybe even have lots more players dotted around the room so that you actually have this conversation. But trying to keep it really flowing so that that teamwork creates this one kind of experience there. So lots to think about. So your wonderful compositions aren't just things that we see on that bit of paper. They really are things that can come alive through your imagination. So take a chance.